So give me if you had one, what's the craziest situation you've ever had inside of the shop?
Oh my gosh.
Have you ever had a woman go crazy? Like, what the? So she's going off about something?
Yes, I had a situation. I had a really good one that I literally was like wanted to lock her out. I left at 2 a.m. Of course, that's when he's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, I have the situation. We did her hair and she came in. And again, I don't know background on her, if there was something more underlining. I don't really know. We did what she wanted, because again, I over communicate. And this is why I'm always like, it can backfire too, because then they come in. She came in, if I have to recall, this was in the beginning, and I remember all this story. She came in a week later and was like, I have this event. My ex is going to be there. And I just think I want a little more blonde. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, okay, let's do it. So we do it. She showed me these pictures. This picture she's carried in her wallet forever. I'm like, okay, this is weird. It looks like, okay, but we'll add more blonde. No big deal. Let's do it. I want you to feel good for this event. Your ex is coming. I get it. So we go, we do it. All of a sudden, she's like, oh my gosh, it's too blonde. I was like, what? And I think I added like 10 points. I was like, oh, okay. Then she goes back to talking about the color that I just took out of it. And I was like, I can't do this. This is madness. This was at like 12 at night and I have this new assistant with me. And I literally looked at her. I'm like, please tell me you still want to do hair. This is the world we live in. So I basically said, all right, that's it. I'm going to put this color back in your hair. But after that, I need you to go because it's late and you're running in circles. And at this point, I don't know what to give you. Your hair can't take this. Yeah. And I can't do this. So we do it. I'm not even kidding, but the same color that I just took out of it. She goes, that's great. And it was 2 a.m. And I was like, and she went and I went to go take our robe off, but she went to hug me. And I'm not kidding. I turned the music off. I was like, I'm gonna make this so uncomfortable for her. Like I was so upset. And at this point I was like, she doesn't get music. Turn it off. And so we sat there and we're pacing and she's literally looking at my assistant like, I feel like she's upset. And I'm like in the back, like, oh, this is crazy. By the time we ended, she thought I was going to hug her. And I was like, no, give me the robe. I just need to go. She kept talking and I shut the door and just locked it because at this rate, I could not deal. It was, I don't know if my husband remembers, it was the artist that wanted to trade with artwork. And I had a red flag from the get-go and I should have ran with my feelings. And at that point she was like, okay, so do you want artwork? I was like, no, don't even pay. You just need to go. Like, I don't even care. I can't do this. Cause that's the thing is like, sometimes even if you communicate, you just don't know who you're dealing with. And you have to just at that point, okay, we're gonna do this one more time. And then this is not working. You're not welcome back. I mean, it's too much. It's too draining. Oh, it was so draining. Morning. I literally came home and I looked at my husband. I was like, I don't care if there's a bad review. I don't care. And he looked at me, he's like, well, you should. I was like, I don't even have anything to say right now. I'm like, this was never going to go great. And of course it wasn't. She tried to send me this nice text. And I was like, hey, all's fine. I'm glad you had a great wedding. And I'm glad you felt good seeing your ex. I just think it's best if you find another hairstylist. So I knew we're good. I did what I needed to do. So, I'll never, there's 4 people in my career I'll never forget. That was number 4. I always said this. I looked at the assistant and I said, there will be women you will never forget. And there's stories. Just know that you will have that and don't be deterred from that because this is just dealing with people, and there's so much good and the little bad, but it's honestly, you have to learn from it. You have to know where it went wrong. You have to. And that is my biggest thing with everybody. I'm like, if you messed up, do you understand where it went wrong? And if you did, I'm always okay as a boss. Like, how can we learn from it? How can we grow? And if you did learn it, it's when they don't know. That's hard for me because we have to know that's how we can grow from it. Yeah. So with her, I was like, no, she's just crazy. And I'm done.
You got the experience though, so you never run into them again. At least
that was a good one.
Nice. So, Jana, thanks so much for coming to the show.
Thank you for having me.
How can people get in contact with your website, social media?
Yes, our website, which actually we need to work on, speaking of. We desperately need to work on. And we're in the process just because of going through, we're trying to switch it up a little bit. plans I have in my brain that need to come out to fruition. But Instagram is a huge one for us. A really big one for us is Level 12 at Level 12 Salon. And Facebook, huge one, calling us.